Hi, take a look at the PAT paper from 2016 looking at question 6. So in question 6 we're told a seed is planted and after 1 month we have 1 twig with 2 leaves. After the next month that twig grows 2 twigs on it, each with 2 leaves. If in successive months each twig grows 2 more twigs with 2 leaves on each twig, how many leaves will we have on the plant after 10 months? So, okay, well maybe a diagram will help this out. So let's think about this. So after 1 month we have 1 twig with 2 leaves. Well then that twig grows 2 more twigs, each with 2 leaves. And then those twigs grow 2 more twigs with 2 leaves. And so on and so forth. Okay, well there's actually a little trick in this question. Think about it this way. I think that the number of leaves they've told you is simply a distraction. Because think about it this way, you know that for every twig you have, you're going to have 2 leaves. So in fact, you know if you have T twigs, you're going to actually have 2 T leaves. So you haven't got to think about the number of leaves, all you've got to just think about the number of twigs. The number of leaves is twice the number of twigs. So what we're going to do is we're going to let there be T of n, so some number T of n twigs after n months, i.e. T of 1 is 1, so we have 1 twig after 1 month, and T of 2 is 3, because we gain 2 in the second month, so we have 1 plus 2 is 3. Well, what's T of 3? How many twigs do you have after 3 months? Well, the first one's gained 2, so we have 1, we have 3, and then those 2 are going to gain 2 more, so we're going to gain 4. So we're going to have 3 plus 4, so that's 7. So in fact, we notice that for each n, so T of n, is going to be equal to the previous term plus 2 to the n minus 1. So we notice that so in other words, each month we gain 2 to the n minus 1 twigs for the nth month. So let's check that. So for the first month we gain 1 minus 1, 0. If you gain 2 to 0, we gain 1 twig, fine. In the second month, we've gone from 1 to 3, so we've gained 2. Well, 2 minus 1 is 1, so 2 to the 1 is 2, fine. In the third month, we've gained 4. 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 to the 2 is 4. So we see that this works. So how many twigs do we have after 10 months? Well, if we keep gaining 2 to the n minus 1 twigs each month, if we sum this from n is 1 for the first month to n is 10, then we'll have the total amount of twigs that we've gained, or in other words, the total amount of twigs. So total twigs, in fact, we'll call total twigs T, capital T. So capital T is equal to the sum over the month. So sum from n is 1 to 10 of 2 to the n minus 1. Well, this is exactly in our normal form of geometric sequence. We know the normal form of geometric sequence is the sum from I equals 1 to n of u1 to the I minus 1 is equal to u1 times 1 minus, sorry, not 2, it should be r, normal ratio to arbitrary sequence, u1 times the ratio to the I minus 1 is u1 times 1 minus r to the n divided by 1 minus r. That's our formula, we know that. So we simply sub that in. So in this case, u1 is clearly 1. It's 1 times 2. And our ratio is 2. So it gives us 1 minus 2 to the n, where n is 10, divided by 1 minus 2. Well, that's equal to 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so that gives us 2 to the 10 minus 1. Then remember, the number of leaves is equal to twice the number of twigs. So that's 2 times 2 to the 10 minus 1. Well, 2 times 2 to the 10 is 2 to the 10 plus 1 to the 11, minus 2 times 1, 2. So you have 2 to the 11 minus 2 leaves.